Welcome, boys and girls, grown-ups and children. It is April 2nd, and this is Miss L's bedtime story. And this is The Night Before Baseball at the Park by the Bay by David Schnell, illustrated by Mackie Padmantuan. And I particularly like this book because it has my city on the outside, and this little boy's wearing Giants gear, just like I am. And the family that gave it to me signed a little love note in the inside. And that makes it extra special with the orange color. And doesn't that look like the ballpark? Give a thumbs up or a me too if you've ever been there or seen the park. And look at this dedication page. It has my hat on it. And it says, to Coach Sarah and our ace Ryan, for anyone and Allie, the night before baseball at the park by the bay. We can continue and do the touch your nose game that we do in the classroom. And what we do in room 5 is whenever we hear a rhyming pair, we touch our nose. So you can do that. Or you can whisper the pair of rhymes to someone near you. 'Twas the night before baseball, and all through the land, black and orange. And this already shows you how old the book is because it's no longer called AT&T Park. It has a different name. Does anybody know what name our park is called now? If you know, whisper it to Stuffy in your bedroom. Or whisper it to somebody down the hall. In the shadows of dreams of the young boy this night, there is so much excitement and too much delight. With the new season start just hours away, he can't seem to rest, he just wants to play. So he tosses and turns and imagines the joy of being a major league pitcher who is still just a boy. And look at all those Giants things in his bedroom. Everything. He's got a pennant and a blanket and all these toys. While he falls deep asleep, Ryan cradles his glove and dreams of pitching a big game for the Giants, his love. He has a sinker, a fastball, a changeup, a slurve, but most important of all, he has guts and the nerve to pitch when most needed with courage and verve. And down here it says, Ryan pitches opening day. A dream team of Giants joins Ryan to play as they battle their rivals this opening day. With Buster to catch, Matt and Timmy cheer on. Fans are thrilled by the talent, the speed, and the brawn. That's your muscles. The crowd's all decked out in orange and black. They cheer as they scream, so glad to be back. With the score tied at 1, the pitching's been great. There's a duel among aces as the innings get late. Each of these teams can still win the game. Both have sluggers galore that are too rough to tame. They hit for the gaps and aim for the fences, work every at-bat to break down defenses. In the bottom of the 8th, the Giants score a big run. To the last inning now, time to get the job done. The game's next pitcher controls the game's fate with the heart of the order due up at the plate. In the lead by 1 run after 8 innings played, the starter pitched swell and now he needs some aid. So coach calls on young Ryan to finish the game as the 9th inning pitcher, the closer by name. Ryan's practiced a lifetime for this very chance to pitch the big game and make that ball dance. Fans roar with excitement and shout out with glee as Ryan enters his first game at the park by the sea. He jogs from the dugout, surveying the crowd, heart pumping intensely and thumping out loud. His teammates cheer on as the players prepare, but the other team taunts him as they stare and they glare. Has anyone been up here to the Coke bottle? Give a thumbs up to the camera if you've been down the Coke bottle. The ump calls for the pitch. The crowd settles in. The first batter leans in with a sneer and a grin. Ryan steps on the mound, first firmly gripping the ball. Then he fires his best stuff, amazing them all. The batter stands frozen, dazed and confused, fooled by 3 strikes his bat's never used. The trick of a pitcher is to make you think you know where the ball's going and miss when you hit it. With pitches so speedy and tricky and smart, the second batter swings away right from the start. Ryan's fastballs have zip, his curveball have grooves. The sliders he throws make incredible moves. The batter takes aim and gives it his all, but try as he might, he can't hit the ball. Ryan's skills on the mound seem well beyond doubt as he paints the strike zone and the batter strikes out. So he tries to swing and he misses. We call that a strike. Ooh, he looks scary, doesn't he? But the third batter, Brute, is the toughest of all. Pitchers fear him the most. He's crushed many a ball. Home runs are his weapons each time he appears. One swing of his bat can bring pitchers to tears. Brute is seasoned and salty and eats rookies for lunch. But Ryan is crafty and plays on a hunch. So a rookie is a new player, someone who's not played before, their first season. Ryan pitches to full count. Brute puffs up at the plate. Brute's expecting a fastball, all speedy and straight. Ryan fakes fastball motion, but throws his best slurve, striking out the big Brute with a steely reserve. Brute tosses his hat. He's been fooled by a kid. Then he nods to the mound. With respect, tips his lid. He's honoring what a good player the pitcher is, and that's being a good sport. With 3 batters out, the Giants have won. Fans erupt in great cheers for what Ryan has done. He tosses his hat, his glove, and the ball. Then he pumps up his fist in front of them all. Carried high by his teammates, all calling his name, Ryan shouts to the crowd, "I love this game." As the morning sun rises and the boy starts to stir, he wakes from his dream, and at first it's a blur. Then a smile appears, then a grin, then a laugh. For last night was great fun, but it's only half of the fun we'll have at the park by the bay. Our favorite time of the year is, everybody, opening day. Let's go, Giants! Hooray! And that is the end. They even included the seagulls on the book. Give me your silent signal, my friends, for the night before baseball at the park by the bay.